Hi winners! In addition to sending my Google Doc that has the text that I want you to edit, I'm also going to show you the hacker way of doing the edits and getting direct credit for changing and editing the text that I'm sending you. So while this isn't the, I guess the most clear or the most direct way of making the edits, I think what I'm about to show you will be useful, and I hope that you enjoy it. So first we're going to navigate over to github.com, and I'm going to assume most people don't have an account, so we're going to sign up here. And we're going to change my email. Oops, actually that's supposed to be my username. So I'll finally put things in the right place. JD can test. I'll make a password. And let's do the puzzle game. Okay, looks like I have to rotate a turtle. No, did that too much? Okay. Good. Thanks. So once you get past the test, you should be able to create an account. Choose your subscription. I want a free one. I don't want to get sent offers or anything. And this is all optional. You just say skip this step. And now I will check my Gmail. I'll click on verify my email address. Alright, and now we can get cracking. So, the first thing that I would like to do is hop over to the lab that the repository is hosted on. So, if I want to look at NiBeta series, looks like this is the organization, and what we want is NiBeta series. So we're going to click on that, and the text that we want to edit is located inside docs and inside beta series. And the text that I've assigned is the introduction and the conceptual background. So that is about 500 words. And you can read the rest if you want, but what I'm really focusing on is this little introduction and conceptual background portions. So if I click on this pencil right here on the side, it'll tell me that you're editing a file in a project you don't have write access to. We've created a fork. So a fork just means it's made a copy on my own on my own profile instead of within the HPC lab organization. So now whatever changes I make, I can open up a pull request, which will mean basically these are the changes that I want to make, or the edits that I want to make. So what we'll see is new lines don't really make a difference here. So you'll often just see sentences that have a new line even though, or are on they're separated between lines even though that's not the actual end of the sentence. That's just so that the code, or I guess in this case the text, just fits within the screen so that the lines don't get too long. And let's say I want to make a couple edits. I'm just going to make a couple nonsensical edits. Just going to pluralize things that shouldn't be pluralized. And unpluralize things. Then I'll just when you say the proposed file change, I'll say incorrect pluralizations, and say I changed some pluralizations. Then I'll propose that file change. And then you can look in here and it'll show you what changes you made in what lines. And if you're comfortable with seeing, okay, these are the changes that I wanted to make, you can create a pull request. And I like to say put in brackets doc, but you don't have to do that. And finally, I guess for right now, you can ignore everything that's in here. I'll know that if it's from one of you guys, I'll just know it. If you wanted to, you could say this is where you could put what you liked and what you didn't like at a high level within here, if you wanted to. And if you wanted to see how your text would look, you can go to the preview tab here, and you can see what's actually printed out here. And again, if we're happy with what we see, we'll say create pull request. And now you just made the edits, but maybe you want to make some more comments on the edits that you made. So in order to do that, you can head on over to the Files Change tab, and then you can click on a plus, and you can say, I don't know, if you want to be yes, completely frank, you can say, this writing is horrible. Why would you make me read this? And you can either start a review or just add that as a single comment. And this is a way to add in some inline comments, at least around the changes that you made. As you can see, I can't make comments on parts of the code that I didn't change. I can reference them. So this URL, or maybe not even that. Oh no, yep. This URL that's up here, I can use this to refer to a particular line, but other than that, I can't do an inline comment for lines that are outside of the edited portions. So everything within that block as well, all of this space, I cannot directly do an inline comment. Over here, I can just add a single comment. And same right here. While you do this, I can add another single comment. And once I'm satisfied with the comments that I made, and I made comments in here about what I liked and what I didn't like, then I'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to merge in the edits you made, or perhaps push back or ask some clarifying questions for some of the changes that you made. But then if I do merge in the pull request, you'll be listed, I should say, you'll be listed as one of the contributors to this repository. So as you can see, we have a few people that have contributed code or text or just somehow intellectually to the project. So if you'd like to be formally recognized, you can use this method to request changes and make changes to the text that I'm sending you, and you can start to feel like a hacker. I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. Thank you for listening, and happy hacking.